just quickly, uh, we will start at 2:15. I'll give that 2 minutes. We'll start probably 2:16, 2:15. It's 2:13 at the moment, so 2-3 minutes. And by that I mean, well, we'll probably start advancing week. Oh, there goes my phone. Right now, we'll just focus on what we have. Uh, here are the 14 teams in the playoffs. We are obviously not in there, uh, but we did knock Atlanta out. Tampa Bay can actually thank us. Tampa Bay would not be in the playoffs if it wasn't for us beating Atlanta. And we're gonna get right into it. Currently 2:14. We'll show off some other stuff like, is it roster? Yeah, we will be picking 10th overall. We'll have to be. So every pick you see that doesn't have a name next to it is our pick. That is the 10th pick of every round. We then have Washington second, who is pick 54. I don't think they made the playoffs with a pick like that, but I could be wrong. So Washington will be pick 54. There's also Green Bay and New Orleans we have. And neither of them made the playoffs either, because Minnesota, who came in at the 4 seed, winner of that game between Minnesota and Green Bay would have actually made the playoffs. And, well, Minnesota won, so Minnesota got it. So every pick you see here is going to be the picks like, they're not going to change unless we trade them away. Then, obviously, we have all these picks. We haven't done anything with that. But, yeah. Just going to get straight into it, I guess. Nothing else really to do. It's 2:16 now. Staff moves. Are we going to join anyone? Here are all the people who have gone fired. So the Saints cleaned house. The Jets cleaned majority of house, it looks like. And I think we're going to stick with what we have. I really like how Tyler Huntley's been playing, and, well, I don't want to change that. Oops. Uh, we'll just go to the Super Bowl. That's what I meant. Oh, we skipped Pro Bowl votes. Oh, whoops. League MVP is Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson is the runner-up. We don't have anyone. We're going to start out with AFC. Offensive Player of the Year is Elijah Moore, followed by Patrick Mahomes. Of course, we don't have anyone. Defensive Player of the Year is Von Miller, followed by Chris Jones. There's everyone else. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Luke Allen, followed by Ben Allen. Everyone else. Defensive followed by Jerry Billingsley. Everyone else. Best QB is Lamar. Best running back is Jonathan Taylor. Receiver is Elijah Moore. O-line is Trey Smith. D-line, Von Miller. Linebacker, Khalil Mack. DB is Chidobe Awuzie. And kicker is Austin Seibert. Two Jets kickers make it interesting. Uh, but heading on to the NFC side now, Cooper Kupp wins Offensive Player of the Year. I doubt we have anyone. Defensive Player of the Year, DeMarcus Lawrence wins it. We don't have anyone. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Trevante McDowell. Darren Moody at number 6. Best or Defensive Rookie of the Year is Byron Randall. We don't have anyone. Best QB goes to Matt Corral. Of course, we don't have one. Running back is Zeke. Montgomery in there at 5. Receivers Cooper Kupp. I doubt we have anyone. O-line Zach Martin. D-line Kenny Clark. DB linebacker, Daniil Hunter. Defensive back is Lewis Sign. Cairo Gordon is in there at 7. Oh, Donovan Wilson is in there at 4. Almost missed him. And best kicker, Joey Sly wins it. And we don't have anyone. So we had Cairo Gordon, Darren Moody, and Donovan Wilson. Oh, and Montgomery. There's no way to check Pro Bowl votes. I'm sorry for skipping that. Completely forgot. But I don't really think that matters. We wouldn't have too many. Anyone who went up in development or down, looking here immediately, I don't see anyone. So, I'm going to go over to defense. Donovan Wilson now has star dev. Jalen Johnson, Cairo Gordon, and Sean Murphy Bunting all have star dev. Bobby Okereke, I believe, went down to star dev, which is fine. And that is it. Unless, yeah, none of them changed dev-wise. So that's honestly pretty good. We have a bunch of superstar corners now, which should mean we have a great defense. We have 3 superstar corners, and then a guy like Rasul Douglas, who I don't even know if he's going to be around. We have all-star dev O linemen, or D linemen. We got star safeties. Our O-line looks like it's going to be coming together soon. Can only hope. And this is where things get real interesting. We advance week. Okay, and we are now out of the Super Bowl. Am I able to... I'm not able to trade yet. Upgrade players, I don't think this is anything. Larry Borum, Chase Allen, Jatire Carter. Guess some players who were on the practice squad. And the Cowboys defeat the Bengals 35-32. So I was partially right. I did say Cowboys would make the Super Bowl. And yeah, MVP goes to Dak Prescott, Super Bowl MVP, by the way, and Coach of the Year goes to Doug Pearson. I don't know if we looked at that. So yeah, the Bengals still without a Super Bowl victory, I believe. I don't think they won last year. They didn't actually. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. We're advancing the next week. It's taking a while, which is... Oh, there we go. Am I able to add players to the trade block? Because, Fields... Down you go. You're not starting here. What the heck? Did Huntley regress? Oh, he's now a 67 overall, but I don't know why. We have mock draft free to look at. Ryan Douglas is projected to go first overall. Lions projected to take left outside linebacker Anthony Copeland out of Oregon. We are projected to take a day free running back. This game is so realistic. Halfback Kadron Sawyer out of Southern Alabama. 13. Packers tried to take a left tackle Jameel Newkirk out of California. The Vikings are projected to take halfback Moses Graham out of Alabama. And yeah, I don't know why this game has us taking a day free running back. I don't even think I have favorited to begin with. Well, I do have him favorited. This is in no specific order. Well, I guess that's a good reason why. We're not going to take him, but I have him favorited if he, falls. Retirements. Who are we going to be saying goodbye to? We always start out with the NFC North, the conference. Harrison Smith is the only one who goes. We already goodbye to Harrison Smith, Brandon Graham, Greg Zuerlein, Demario Davis, Matt Paradis, Xavier Rhodes, Linval Joseph, Tom Brady, finally, Casey Hayward, Rodney McLeod, Thomas Morstead, Matt Gavers, Cordero Patterson, Randall Cobb, Nick Williams, T.Y. Hilton, Carlos Dunlap, Brandon Shell, Tom Compton, Dakota Dozier, Cam Newton, Al Woods, Andy Dalton, Tara Larson, L.J. Fort, Tyrod Taylor, Joe Hayden, Malcolm Butler, Lachlan Edwards, Ty Montgomery, Ross Cockrell, Lane Terrell, T.J. Carey, Deshaun Gibson, Malik Jackson, Gerald McCoy, Carlos Hyde, Prince Amukamara, and Quentin Dunbar all retiring. A little fun fact, obviously not the biggest significance. Carlos Hyde, someone I used to go to school with, I was actually friends with, but we don't go to school anymore. Don't talk to each other. Nothing happened. It's just, me. I just stopped talking to people if I don't, see them. He was actually related to Carlos Hyde, so that was pretty cool actually, knowing someone related to an NFL player, especially as someone who, well, wants to do stuff with the NFL. One of my old teachers as well, used to I was related to someone who I don't know his name, and it's gonna sound messed up, but he did make the NFL. He actually signed with the Bengals. Uh, Matthew Adams regresses down to normal development. Ugh. Turns out, I don't know. He didn't. I feel bad. Courtney Ferguson has started, by the way. He didn't do anything. He didn't make the cut, and he just never got another opportunity. So that's kind of cool. I say kind of that I also, well, knew someone who was related to an NFL player. But I don't know if I consider them NFL. I would. They made it, but they didn't make it. We got some players ready to negotiate. In fact, I don't know if I want any of these guys. Maybe a guy like Kendall Vildorf for special teams. That's the most. That's the most I'm willing to do. Bye. We could franchise tag Mooney for 30 mil. But we just can't. And I really want to bring someone back out of these few players. Drake for 2 years. I'm sorry, Drake, but no. Maybe on a 1 year deal in free agency. Mooney, I want back, but if you don't want back, I'm not going to go out of my way. Solomon Thomas, I would, but we have Courtney Ferguson ready to start. Kamugu Hill, absolutely not. I hated you. Monte Nicholson, kind of. I think we're just going to go with this. We're going to say goodbye to some of these players. And speaking of, am I able to cut players? We are going to release tight end Max Williams. Sorry, Max, but you just never did work out. I think we might release Rasul Douglas. We're going to. This frees 9 million cap space. We're just not gonna have him. We're just not gonna have him play. So there's no point in wasting his potential on a team where he's never going to play. Dan Kushenka is another guy I think we're going to part ways with. It would free about 1 mil. We're going to release him. So this guy was actually never on the team, which means that at some point where you release someone who I probably didn't want released. Where? Leave transactions. There it is. Over here. Bears. Oh, never mind. We did have him actually. We had him on our practice squad. So, you've released a few, in my opinion, backups who could be starters somewhere. And I have no problem doing that because, you know, I don't want to be paying these guys, you know, starter type money to be a backup. How about I just give you this offer, but for 1 year? And Monte Nicholson will resign, and I think that's what we're going to leave it all off with. Sorry to everyone else, but I'm just not interested in having you guys, you know, back on the team. Really, I don't. I think majority of the guys there are going to either be fringe roster guys or, you know, not around in the nicest way possible. So some players I'm looking to trade away. We have quarterback Justin Fields. I just want to see what offers we get. We're talking about Ted Karras in a third, Draymond Jones, Lindsey Gardner, and Brandon Bowden. Juwan Taylor a third and a seventh. Zaven Collins, J.P. Benjamin, and Lekatis Smith. No. No. Hines? Ooh, maybe Hines actually. I'm gonna say potentially, probably not. Jahan Dotson, honestly, maybe. No. 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 Mm, no. 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 I really like this trade. The issue with Caleb Farley, though. I would do this. I'm going to see how much we can get from the Titans. Who's your quarterback now? Is it Tannehill? It's really just Malik Willis. That's all you have. And I would take... Would you be willing to do a second? Not quite. What's your roster look like? Who you got a receiver? Robert Woods, I don't want. Traylon Burks, probably not. Oh, no, no. Who's your center? You got none. Alright. Who's your kicker? Actually, no one. Alright. I would be deferred. That would be cool. Am I really about to give up a 7? I don't want to, but at the same time, a third is significantly better than a 4. My pick's 193, theirs is 200, so this could honestly work. I'd be willing to just do a little flop. No? Alright, well give me your 7th next then. Fine. Alright. We will be trading away Justin Fields in a 7th round pick for Malik Willis, a 3rd this year, and a 7th next year. Pleasure doing business. Truth be told, I don't want to screw the Titans over like that. Caleb Farley, in my opinion, will be a great player. So, I didn't feel comfortable making that trade. I do with Malik Willis because I actually really like Malik Willis. In fact, he honestly, no offense, Huntley, might get the start. We have a lot of holes to fill. We could use some safety help because, Kyler Gordon, these guys aren't safeties. Well, this guy is. We'll move you up. Linebacker, we're honestly pretty good at. D-line, are these two have like the exact same face. I gotta stop. I'm getting too grossed out looking at that. Uh, so probably one strong safety. I have to make sure. We probably want some O-line stuff. Maybe, I don't know. We have a solid center. 64 overall as a backup is not terrible. Boom, 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 boom. Quarterback we're fine at. Receiver, maybe want to bring someone in. Who knows? I'd like another tight end. And like I said, if Tyler Bass is there, I'm going to take him without hesitation. And we'll give Tristan Ebner the return duties. Now, unlike last year, I actually don't have a list. I say last year, last season, you know. I had a list for all the players I would be interested in um, signing. Don't have one this year, but instantly, before I do any of that, is there any top tier talent in the trade center I'd potentially be interested in? I'm gonna say no. Running back, probably not. James Cook might be a shout. I'm gonna say no. I really like a guy like Trey McBride. Um, First thing I want to do is I want to see James Cook. They would want Jamin Davis, a 4th, 5th, 7th, or Donovan Wilson. I'm not willing to do any of those trades. We are going to pass. No, it wasn't receiver. It was tight end. Trey McBride was someone I actually like a lot. A third, we're not going to do a third. O-line we're good at besides center. And there's some Darren Rivers. They're trying to trade away this guy. Do they? Yeah, they have Frank Ragnow. What would you want for him? I'm willing to do this trade. Travis Gibson, and there's a big reason why. Alright? You look right here. We saw it almost immediately. First player up there. 98 overall, Nick Bosa. He would be huge. He's highly interested. You look at Yannick Ngakoue. I think he's fine over there. I think we can easily switch Nick Bosa to a... Actually, Yannick's already playing over here. He's 84 now. What will happen if I switch him over to left end? He stays in 84. So I think what we do is I think we get Nick Bosa. Big ask, a lot of money, but I think a huge signing. What I think will honestly be pretty necessary if we want to compete. There's some other guys. Adrian Terrell, solid. Daniil Hunter. He would be not a bad shout either. He's not interested though. It's a huge thing. Marquise Brown. Guess his time in wherever he was, Arizona is already done. Chris Lindstrom. We have Tevin Jenkins. We're gonna pass. Ed Oliver at defensive tackle would be huge. Kinda interested. But we just don't really need one of those. Tyler Higbee as a backup tight end would actually be a pretty good backup. He's interested as well, so means we wouldn't have to offer an outrageous amount of money. I'm really trying to think. I don't know how much we can afford, but Tyler Higbee and uh, Nick Bosa are two. I do want Tyler Bass if he did happen to slip. It doesn't. I don't know if he did. But there he is, Sal. We're going to unfortunately say goodbye to Cairo Santos more than likely. We're going to put an off route on Nick Bosa. He wants 4 years. I think we. Oh, we are ahead by a long shot. Wait, what? Why am I able to renegotiate with him? Why am I not able to? That's still good, Nick. That's 4 stars. I really want more money. Like, I am not comfortable putting my hand all in. Who's the other player? They're interested in us. Higby. For we'll give you a 2-year deal. It's not a big deal, but we're the leading offer. And we still can, if we like, offer on 2 more players. We've established our center. Our O-line's complete now. We're really just a guy like Chase Edmonds wouldn't be horrible. Justice Hill is highly interested in us. I'm happy giving Justice Hill this offer. Actually, I need to quickly make sure Justice Hill is a return guy. Are you not able to view stats? Cause like, oh, it's triangle. Oh, 91, 92. Is there a kick return, punt return stat? What we really do past this? I assume we're potentially going to be the only one to offer. What else do we need really bad? Safety. I think that's it, honestly, safety. I know a strong safety. We're not looking for a starter. We're looking for a solid backup. Like, probably starting around Brandon Jones, 74 overall range, and working our way down. A guy like Carl Joseph is really interested. So is Eric Murray. So is Ryan Neal. Those are some old guys, though. Well, I'm not interested in necessarily oldies. I'm thinking a guy like I think we're going to go Ryan Neal for 1 year. I don't think you're too special. Okay, let's evaluate our offers since that's a thing now. 0 out of 5 are remaining. We're gonna have strong safety. Doesn't look like I signed anyone. We did sign Nick Bosa and Tyler Higbee. Does this mean they haven't signed yet? Oh, they have not. Okay, so these three have not signed yet, which is completely fine. But we got our two big guys. The top players who have signed, Daniil Hunter, it looks like is going to be heading back to Minnesota for 4 years. Chris Lindstrom is going to be headed to Seattle for 3 years. Chidobe Awuzie is going to be taking a 1-year deal to Atlanta. And Oliver is going to be heading to Minnesota for 3 years. Oh, great. Their defense is amazing. Panthers are going to sign Bobby Wagner for a year. John Johnson also going to the Panthers, but for 3 years. Jedrick Wills going to the Commanders for 3 years. Marcus Peters going to the Chiefs for a year. Grover Stewart going to the Giants for a year. Julian Love going to the Ravens for 3 years. Matt Ioannidis to the Steelers for a year. Matt Hennessy to the Texans for 2 years. David Onyemata to the Titans for a year. Kyle Ford to the Texans for a year. Ethan Pokic going to Atlanta for 2 years. Austin Jackson is going to go to Tennessee for 2 years. And Kyle Van Noy is going to head to Kansas City for a year. Oh, please tell me as well. I, once again, also forgot this. Stats. It's literally, is it just here? uh, blocking. I do this every season. Uh, Minimum 1,000 down plays is the rule. Uh, and if there's a tie like we see here between all these players, it goes down to who played the most snaps. So currently it would go to Joe Tooney, and Joe Tooney actually wins. So what we do, since O linemen are like the one position that can't dev up or down besides kicker, punter, and fullback, I believe, is we show some love to the O linemen, and we bump them up dev trait. We do one AFC, one NFC. Minimum of 1,000 snaps played, so currently it would go to Ryan Hampton. Do we have anyone else? 1,162. No, Ryan Hampton is our winner. So Ryan, assuming you don't have superstar, we do bump the player up. If the player already has superstar, we're not going to give him X Factor because there is no abilities for X Factor for the alignment. And then, we bump these guys up. One for conference every year. We did it last year too. Um, so congrats to those two on winning. Um, the, so yeah, those who cannot win it again is the rule since they have superstar. And if a guy with superstar wins, it will go to the next option, and it'll keep going until we find someone who doesn't have superstar. Age does not matter, team does not matter, none of it matters. Snaps do matter for the Bears. Say we magically have some guy who has a magnificent season. Uh, Speaking of, how much did our 5 starters play? We have to look at that. So we only had 4 really play a lot. Oh, that's because we lost Feliciano. So it looks like we're gonna say minimum 750 snaps. I think we'll say. So for our team, minimum 750. So say someone allows 0 sacks on our team and they play 750 downs. Well, we give it to our guy unless some other player allows 0 sacks and played more than 750. Oh, that makes sense. We could easily take a guy like Herbert. Well, we can't actually because of cap. We only have 17.8. And honestly, I'm not sure if I really want to go after many other players unless if they're going to be pretty cheap backups. We need cornerbacks. Minimum 70. I say minimum 75. We're gonna scroll down. Kelvin Joseph was like a second round pick recently, wasn't he? Yeah. Well, if this is the case, I'm interested in bringing you in. We're going team friendly because, I don't think many people are gonna want you now, but like we're showing commitment by going after you. yeah, you're not interested, but at the same time, we're the only team that's offered on you. Maybe it peer pressures them into thinking, uh, no one wants me. I might as well just sign here while I can. We're gonna go after significant speed drop off. We're gonna go javelin. And there we go. Oh, I don't know why I keep backing out trying to advance week. I keep forgetting to evaluate offers. So with this one, Bass, no one signed. But why did no one sign? So we signed Tyra Bass and Justice Hill. The other three players have not signed yet. But the league, AJ Terrell is heading to the Texans. Neil Hunter we talked about. Cam Akers going to Miami. Chris Armstrong we talked about. Fletcher Cox went to Atlanta. I don't know if we talked about that. Eric Hendricks back to Minnesota. Clowney is going to the Saints. Claypool to the Chiefs. Delpit to the Dolphins. Love to the Ravens. Kinlaw to the Lions. Devontae Parker to the Browns. CJ Henderson to the Giants. Michael Ajamudia is going to the Commanders. John Runyon to the Chargers. Darnay Holmes to the Falcons. Devon Hamilton to the Texans. Malik Harrison to the Saints. Austin Jackson to the Titans. Jimmy G's going to New Orleans. Frankie Louvu is going to the Lions. Blake Cashman to the Seahawks. Marlon Davidson to the Texans. Doug Costin to the Chiefs. Alton Robinson to the Packers. And Shaden Ryans is going to the Dolphins for 1 year. If you don't remember, I talked about it. Dude went undrafted, signed with Tampa Bay. He has X Factor. I wish I would have remembered that. I probably would have gone after him, but oh well, he wouldn't play on our team anyway. Plus, also, we're not allowed to negotiate just based on dev traits. Saints still are projected to take a quarterback #1, even though they signed Jimmy G. We're now projected to take left outside linebacker Bernard Query out of Oklahoma. The line tried to take right side linebacker Joe Carr out of Georgia. Left end Anthony Robertson out of A&M to the Packers. 25 strong safety Peter Johnston out of Louisville to the Vikings. And the final one, DT George Hurd out of Georgia. Georgia's a pretty big draft school. We have some more retirements. Riley Reef decides no longer wants to play. They're gonna hang up the cleats. Out of available players, we have 13.8 mil. We can negotiate. Okay. We never got a backup tight end, did we? No, we did. We got Higby. Cameron Sutton. That's a name. I think we're just kind of gonna stick. I don't know. I really don't want to go after any of the players here. We already gone through all the top 100. What QBs are available? Herbert? No. Winston? No. Tannehill? No. Hurts? No. Trubisky? No. Cousins? No. Brissett? No. Minshew? No. Mariota? No. Locke? No. Heck, no. We already know how good you are. Heineke? No. Thompson? No. Trask? No. Royals? A guy like Royals, maybe. Looking at our team, I really need a pocket passer. Who's like, we're not talking about that slow. You want someone who can at least, scramble out of, but I think we gotta offer Royals a contract. So, I want a pocket passer because our quarterbacks. Let's just go to our roster quickly. Depth chart works too. I just had to do a quick thing. We're back. Our four guys we have. This guy, on the other hand, only a 54 overall DSU, so probably not. 83, 89, 92, 93, 87, 90. Our three guys are scramblers. Does it tell you what type of player they are? Does it not? I think we're going. What receivers we still have available? Mooney is still yet to be signed. I know who I'm going after. I want Jamal Agnew. I'm. We got 5 offers. I think we're just gonna evaluate them. Well, these are the 3 players we've targeted who have still yet to sign. What do we? Everyone is talking right now. Apparently, I chose the wrong time. Two of them are gone. Kelvin Joseph signed. Who else do we go after? Who's no longer there? Bosa, Higby, Bass. They didn't sign whoever it is. I can't think of who we went after. Oh well, I'm not gonna sit here being butthurt about who we didn't get if I can't even think of who we targeted. That reminds me, oh my. I really hope there's some good players left. I completely forgot we need a new outside linebacker. Anthony Nelson's really interested, so okay, well we signed everyone I'm really interested in. Where did Mooney end up going? Tennessee for 3 years. Alright. Well, with that being said, we're just gonna head straight to the draft. My whole family's down here, man. I just wanted to stream alone, quiet. We're still projected to take the same guy. I think they aren't. But with the 10th pick, we really have a lot of options. We're gonna take some private workouts. Who do I have on my favorites? I'm gonna put you up there. Let's just look and see players who. I think we'll go you. Actually, no, we'll go you since we have you scouted more. And I think we'll also go. Go you since you're a scheme fit. Wait, this dude looks the exact same as my other. Did EA just get lazy with the face scan or something? I swear all these people look the exact same. We have trade offers. Wait, I never put Cole Kmet on the trade block? I mean, we'll look anyway. I'm not gonna probably take any of these. Did I put... No. No. I... Why is he on the trade block? I don't want him on the trade block. Get off at the trade block, Cole. I'm trying to fix my chair at the moment. Alright. I think we're gonna just go straight to the draft. By the way, Agnew is not going to be a starting receiver on our team. Oh, my bad, Santos. I forgot to release you. Well, I think that's really it. Let's just get straight to the draft. We pick 10th overall, but I might be interested in trading up a bit. Or down. Probably not down. Because I really want Copeland. But he's projected to go 6. We know Bernard clearly. He's projected to go here. We're just gonna quickly favor that then. What? Am I not able to favorite? We did a second one too, right? We did a center. No, we did right tackle. Guessing we did James Alexander. And I don't know who else we did. Oh well, got no reason to really care. Saints go QB first overall, Texans second overall, Doug Beach tight end at UCLA third overall, cornerback Nick Wheeler out of Nebraska to the Chargers. Fourth overall, Steve Shepard, left end out of USC. Fifth overall, Anthony Copeland, left outside linebacker, Oregon. Sixth overall, Connor Woodard, left outside linebacker out of Oklahoma. Thomas Reed, left outside linebacker out of Stanford. What is happening? Those are like every player I wanted. Bernard Cleary better not go in the next two picks. Steven Stanford, right out of Minnesota. Please, Patriots. Okay. I'm not even going to risk this. I know the Packers were projected to take this guy, which is even better. Means we could be screwing them over. Give me Bernard Cleary, left outside linebacker, out of Oklahoma. Normal dev, that is fine. I'm happy with that. Who else do we have? We have a right tackle who hopefully just doesn't go for a while. There's not much I can really do. Blake Barrett, left tackle out of Missouri. Eric Lowry, cornerback out of Iowa. Packers. Jack Hawley, left outside linebacker out of Florida State. They might have reached because that's a big position indeed. They lost Rashawn Gary. That was a big reason why we wanted to take a guy so we could, one, get our guy, and two, not have to reach. J.D. Gentry, right outside linebacker out of Auburn. Leonard Cody, right tackle, Tennessee. Kerry Hood, right tackle out of USF. Michael Emery, quarterback to Charlotte. Jameel Newkirk, left tackle, California. Jeremy Tucker, left guard, Iowa State. Anthony Robertson, left end out of A&M. Randy Cheek, quarterback, Clemson. Grant Merritt, right outside linebacker out of Washington. Trey Galloway, wide receiver, Penn State. Damon Wise, wide receiver, A&M. Moses Graham, halfback, Alabama. Tony Gaffney, center, Auburn. That was a guy. I think that was the other guy I actually did. Taylor Barnett, right tackle, Oklahoma. Adam Darby, left guard, Missouri. Kyle Sharp, right tackle, Ole Miss. Jaden Davis, free safety, Utah. Bryce Wynn, halfback, Wisconsin. Where's our guy at? James. He's projected to go 6 picks from now, and I think the smart choice is to trade here, see what we could get. Because this gives us a potential 5th-year option as well. So we're going to talk with Dallas quickly, give him a little phone call, and see what exactly they want for pick number 32. If it's a player, draft pick, they want a 2nd, a 4th, and a 6th. That's kind of out of my budget. Tell you what, I'm fine with that 2nd. Let's stay put for now, actually. 6 picks from now, I doubt they go right tackle. Eric Thomas, free safety USC. Let's hope the Eagles don't. Gavin Maddox, left tackle out of Texas Tech. The reason I did that, I don't want to trade for an NFC East team. The Lions could snag him, so could the Texans. He's projected to go 4 picks from now, I believe, assuming. I could try and, be on thin ice 5 picks from now and try and wait until the Chargers. But now we'll put him at 3 picks from now, more than likely. Let's look. We have the Texans and the Lions. First, going to start out with Detroit. How is their right tackle situation? Potentially left tackle as well. They have Taylor Decker. They have Penei Sewell as well. So it's literally all about the Texans. Would the Texans go? Titus Howard? They honestly probably would. But I'm a gambling man. And they go QB Jadarius Cone out of South Alabama. And Peter Johnston, safety out of Louisville. And we're going to keep looking. We're going to go. Now at 4, we're looking at Chargers and Raiders. Probably honestly just the Chargers. Because we'll probably trade with the Raiders regardless. So, LA, we're cool, right? 76, you wouldn't, right? You just drafted a guy. You literally just drafted 2 guys, and one's pretty good, the other's developing very nicely. You wouldn't. And the Raiders, well, quite frankly, I've done my dancing around, and I'm done. I'm not risking it anymore. I was a gambling man. I gambled. I could continue to gamble, but I'm happy where I'm at now. And I think I'm ready to, throw my cards in. Give you a second. And we'll give you our early 6th as well. Why not? Is that good? Okay, to move up 5 spots, we're giving up a 2nd and a 6th. I couldn't. I couldn't continue risking it all. Welcome to the team, right tackle James Alexander. Normal dev, it's fine. Unfortunately, you will be 24 when you do start. I have no interest in moving up anymore. So we're going to just stim it. Alright, JJ. My cat wants to say hi, it looks like. With where we're at now, I think we're going to. What favorites do we have available? We have a running back and a receiver, both day frees. He seems pretty solid, honestly, this guy. Day free is round 4, but in this game it's round 5 through 7. So, let's see what we can get. We're looking for next year's stuff. 2025. Uh, second, third, and a sixth this year. So that sixth we just traded away will be coming back. That's it. Cleveland, you got yourself the deal. That 6th round pick we just traded away, we got back, and we got an additional second and third next year. I'm happy making that trade. Looking at some guys available. Looking at the players available, we could use a left guard. There's no one. Look at this guy, honestly, from what I see so far, he's a top fit here. He looks pretty solid. Awareness doesn't really matter. Carrying doesn't matter. Injury. Juke doesn't matter. Play action, C, spin move. Stamina, stiff arm, deep accuracy, medium accuracy. I'm a gambling man. We're gonna take him. What do we one pick later? And we don't pick again until the 6th. Huh. How long have we been streaming for? An hour 20. The 2 players I have favorited are projected to go day free. And I don't really want to take either of these guys. Maybe the receiver. No, I think we're good. I think we're just gonna honestly go for a best player available type from here on out. Um. Oh shoot, my bad, Jay. My cat wants out. What? Alright. I think we're good. In fact, actually, I think this is a trade down until, honestly, probably late 4th, early 5th type pick. So we're looking for around like late 120s to early 130s. Is anyone even going to offer that? We're just gonna do this actually. Everyone's offering me thirds. I want something better for this. Heck, actually, a player wouldn't be bad. How old is Ben Powers? That's something huge to look at. And Tyree Phillips. Look at Tyree Phillips and Ben Powers. And Kendrick Green. Kendrick Green, Ben Powers, and someone else. Well, that's the trade we're gonna make. And I think that's really going to do it. I don't really want to take the running back or the receiver. We got ourselves a good left guard, I feel. I think I'm happy where we're at. So I'm just gonna kind of simulate. Took a while, but we're here. Second overall pick in the 6th round. It doesn't really matter. This is kind of you're not expecting a whole lot. These are fringe roster spots. So I suppose we could look. I think we're just going to take Earl Davison. I really like how he looks. Once again, if I draft a guy who's a bust, so what? This is literally the 6th round. I'd say come round 1 and 2, you're expecting starters, I'd imagine. Round 3, you're expecting a low tier starter who will probably be a backup for a year or two before actually being put into the starting role. Year 4, you're probably expecting the same thing, except you're not really expecting a starter. You're expecting a quality backup. Round 5, you're kind of expecting the same thing, except only a backup. Round 6, you're expecting a backup who could make the roster. You're not really butthurt if they don't. And round 7, that's, literally like, alright, just see what you can get. Actually, speaking of, Daquan Wiggins, we're going to take you since you're still here. Double top fit, which means he must be very good if he's double projected to go to us. We're going to take him. And, well, that's it. We got one more pick. I'm not expecting anything major. Who are some players? I'm not interested in trading a 5th for a 5th. Let's go see if there's a player or anything we could get for a 7th. Would anyone be willing? Let's see. Get offers. Literally only draft picks. Alright, good to know. I wanted to see if there's a low value player anyone would want to get rid of that I'd potentially be interested in. But guess not. So we're going to we're gonna take you. I like how you look. For an undrafted projected guy, why not? Like I said, you are not expecting to get literally game changers in the 7th. You are expecting fringe roster guys, people who will potentially make the roster but won't contribute very much, and that's it. It's not someone you're gonna pay like 20 mil to keep around. It's someone who can come and go as they please, really. Not really as they please, but as you please. Looking at the players we drafted, 73 overall in the first, not bad. 72 in the second, not bad. The quarterback in the third, honestly, with our quarterback situation, not bad. The guy in the sixth, not bad for a 6th round pick, nor is the 66 in the 7th. And the 74 overall is actually a very good pick. I think we're looking at, no offense, but I thought this for a while. I'm thinking Velus Jones is going to be gone. And I don't really have too much of an interest in trading him. Draft, not you, you're actually the worst, is 78 overall, overall pick, Doug Beach, who has hidden development And in second place, we have Conrad Woodard. Also, I said that. That's really it. So congrats to all of these guys. We'll not really take a big look into them. I'll show off their overalls. Uh, we drafted however many players we drafted were all normal, but Anthony Copeland turned out to only be a 73 overall, so honestly not the worst thing that we passed on him, because our first round pick was also a 73 overall. Actually, does have hidden depth though. That does kind of sting knowing, that, but it's whatever. Packers guy also 73 overall, please. Okay. Nick Wheeler, the third overall pick, he has hidden dev, 76 overall, very solid pick by Detroit. So here are the guys. We'll take one look at Moses Graham. He has hidden dev, 71 overall. So probably not going to be a huge impact immediately, but I do suspect he will be an impact. And we'll now just kind of scroll through. Actually, Tony Gaffney, who I was interested in, 75. Honestly, probably would have drafted, has hidden dev, if we didn't trade with Detroit for that one guy. An interdivision trade, that's just kind of how the NFC North is. You look at the NFC North, we'll go back to 2021 drafts, I believe, 2022. You have, in terms of collusion, I'd say, not really collusion, but, you have the Vikings trading with, I believe, the Packers and the Lions. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. The Lions getting Jameson Williams. And the Packers getting Christian Watson. You then have stuff in this series, not even in this series, in real life, TJ Hawkinson going to the Vikings. In this series, we had, literally, I believe, 2 trades between the Lions and the Vikings last season, and then one between us and the Packers last season. Granted, not big significance for us, because, our guy is no longer on the team who we got out of it, and neither is their guy. Cameron Sutton was also a free agent. So literally the Packers, we just got kind of some picks, both teams got some picks. Obviously, I believe we gave up more, but I'm okay with that. I really only got him, hold on, Series had back-to-back picks. Because I felt like Cameron Sutton was a huge player. But, literally same thing with Rasul Douglas. I just felt like he could be impactful somewhere. And then, alright, that's enough. Went through 4 rounds, that's pretty good. What was I gonna say? Yeah. They're just so good I didn't want them on the team because we have to pay them money. And I felt like, their efforts could be used elsewhere. with a lot more significance. We're going to quickly just look for some rookies who might be of interest. We have two quarterbacks who went undrafted. Two, that's not a lot. Scott Gervasi and Don Spiegel, running back. You have a few in terms of overall wise or players that might just interest me in general. Maybe we got some who may have slipped through the cracks. Like, nope. Okay, fullback, I don't care about. Receiver. Some 66 overalls, not horrible. The reason, 95 speed. We're gonna give you a shot. That's just wow. 95. I didn't even see you. A 67 overall. We're not gonna get you because our receiver room's already stacked and we already signed someone. And you. Still not gonna get you though. Another 95 speed guy, but you're 63 overall, so we got the better one too. Top shot open. I saw Donovan Peoples-Jones. I assumed he was a rookie. Like 78 overall undrafted rookie. Are you kidding me? Tight ends are very disappointing. We'll skip all of this. I'm not really interested in any of that. We'll look at corners though. Corners and safeties. We have any guys who could be good that fell through the cracks? Duke Holcomb could be presented to Tony Holcomb, I believe. Definitely not, but possible. Free safety. Okay, once again, I saw this. I was like, what? Alright, and finally, strong safety. Looks like a lot of people, all the safeties really went off the board. Everything said and done, weekly strategy doesn't really matter. This is, in fact, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. It's preseason. So if you don't watch my series for the off season, we do off season and draft, and week 1 high ankle sprain goes to Toby Holcomb, I believe his name is. That sucks. I was really looking forward to seeing him. We're going to rest our starters, or like known starters. So like a guy like Calvin Ridley, or our quarterback. They're gonna sit out because we already know we already know what their worth is. We're here to see, the rookies, the free agent signings for backups who could potentially make something. Huntley, we're gonna let start. I don't know. We have how many quarterbacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 quarterbacks on the roster at the moment. we're not gonna edit anything here. Like, that isn't going to be for starting roster purposes because we already know what our starting roster is. More than likely. Like, this right here is good. Specialist. We'll have Wiggins be. We'll do that. But how further do? Oh, jeez. I'm yawning a lot. 83 overall. That's pretty good. I believe we were like an 81 last year, so we're up 2. That's probably what happens when you sign a guy like Nick Bosa. But I could be wrong. This is preseason. Nothing matters. Like, Huntley, yeah, you're playing. Don't worry. You running out on the field is not something to overlook. Because I hate to admit it, but you are not the clear-cut starter. Who did I trade Fields to? I literally already forget. How does be a team that, oh my god, I'm tired for some reason it feels like. Montgomery, you're the starter. I'm putting in boom, 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 boom. Zonovan Knight, you can be the 4th. I don't really care. Fullback, or we already know what that's going to be. Receiver, we're going to put Juan Broughton as the 1, Daquan Wiggins as the 2. We were going to put whatever his name is, but injury. Trey Maven, who we just signed, is going to be the 4. We're gonna have Vilas Jones be the 3. We'll do this. I like that. Tight end, we already know. We'll have Chase Allen, and then we'll have Higbee practice being the backup. Left tackle, we're gonna put in Larry Borum. Then Braxton Jones and Larry Borum. Why wasn't Larry Borum or why wasn't Braxton Jones up there? He's a left tackle. And then as the free, he's a guy who could use it. A fringe guy who might not make the roster. We have 3 left guards. We'll give it to you. Why not? You're the highest out of them all. Left guard, Cody Whitehair, we know you're going to make it. Kendrick Green, you're going to make it. So we're going to have Jatire Carter. Jatire Carter. Actually, it's going to be Nick Boom. This is the annoying part. I hate this part too. I think we might honestly just say goodbye to Jatire Carter. And we have center. I want you to play because I don't know. We're just going to roll with our centers. We don't even have any more anyway. Right guard, Tevin Jenkins, we know you. But we also don't have any more. So we'll put Jatari Carter in. Then we'll do that. And right tackle, we're going to put Alex Leatherwood in as the 1. We're going to do James Alexander as the 2. Actually, wait, no. You're the higher overall. Left outside, Nagakwa, we know you. Just get out. We're looking for left ends. Do we even have any besides 2? Alright, well. Al-Qadim Muhammad, you'll be the 2. We'll do Thomas Booker. No offense, Courtney Ferguson, but you're already a starter. Right end, we have Nick Bosa. We'll do Al-Qadim Muhammad. Do Thomas Booker as the 2 then. Al-Qadim Muhammad. We'll do Anthony Nelson, and then this one doesn't really matter, but where is he? We'll do Thomas Booker again. D tackle, I want to keep this exactly how it is. Because I don't know how it's going to work out. Left outside, bam, bam, bam. Middle linebacker, Nicholas Morrow, Jack Sanborn. Then Okereke. Outside, we want Elijah Sanders. Anthony Nelson could be the backup if we don't have any more right outside. Then, is there any left outsides who won't get a shot? You're starting. You're backup. You're third string. So, Victor Dimikuji. Corner. Kelvin Joseph. Javelin Guidry.
Find my hot girls here love letter. Find my hot girls here.
No. I don't know what you are. All I know is you're a scam. Or if you're not a scam, I'm not interested. So, no. I'm just gonna... Just no. I'm not even gonna say why. I'm just gonna say. I think that's the smartest option. So, I'm gonna do it. Tyree Brooks. Wait, cornerback. If that's the case, Tyree Brooks is not playing. Okay. We're almost there. Honestly, YouTube, since Verity, I don't know. Alright. Took forever. We're done. And while we're here, that has been nearly 2 hours. Okay, so, Hummy's first row is complete. I believe it's Juan brought in for 10 yards. That's a good start. Next we have a handoff. Is that Montgomery? Oh my god, I forgot to change literally everything else. Slot corner. Do Calvin Joseph. Who are the other corners? We'll do Javelin. And Earl Davidson, you're not getting any love, so. Who are you? Sub linebacker. Will have be Nicholas Morrow, followed by Jack Sanborn, followed by do Sterling Leperford want? No. Where is he at? Yeah, he's a low overall, but I want to see Victor. I really like him for him sucking. Like I said, I want to see you guys for rush right end. Well, we're going to do Al-Qadi Muhammad. We're then going to do Dominique Robinson. And we'll do Anthony Nelson. No, actually. Did that not save because I did that? Okay, it did. Right, rush left end, we're going to do Al-Qadi. Blue Al-Qadi Muhammad as a second. Nope. Where'd he go? Dominique Robinson, you're going to be the 1. And Victor, you're going to be the 3rd. Slot receiver 1 brought in Daquan Wiggins, Jamal Agnew. Perfect. Power halfback, we'll do Bam. 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 Oops. Then 3rd down, we'll do Bam. 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 Alrighty. That took forever, but we're done. And the fact that I have to do that 2 more times over the span of a bunch of more episodes, I'd imagine. I believe we managed 5 seasons in Falcon franchise before doing actual Sims. Fourth and 5. I actually have to. No. Wait. Where is it? I'm actually quickly going to the very last. Okay, yeah. So we literally didn't do anything. So I had 4 seasons of preseason, so we're in season 3 now. What a tackle there. So we're going to get the ball back at our own 30. Sorry, I'm just kind of doing stuff at the moment. Jesus Christ, Huntley, why are you throwing it in the dirt? Alright, I just had to quickly look at something on my phone. Okay, maybe Huntley is not the solution. No offense to him, but oh, jeez, he is struggling off the rip. And with 6 quarterbacks, Dennis Keys is probably going to be gone. So we'll say 5. Really struggling. And, well, what could be the final drive, he played as well. Because, backups will come in come quarter number 2. So that means we'll see guys like Malik Willis and all of them. There's a solid chance he gets another, he'll get the start the next drive. He'll probably not finish it. Because, I mean, they're at 2nd and a lot. Make that 3rd and 21. Assuming the defense does its job and doesn't allow 21 yards. Which I don't think will happen. I think we'll, be fine. Just screen pass that goes absolutely nowhere. Oh, maybe not. Gets a yard. So 4th and 20. He is going to get the ball back. We'll give him the rest of the drive to figure it out. What did I do? I'm an idiot. Actually, everything should be fine. It's just going to be a quick switch. I'm just going to have to swap everyone out like one spot. Nothing severe. I just realized that, everything I did doesn't matter. I just got to switch them around. Like, the top 2 guys will have to be flip-flopped for, like, every position. That's fine. That's not, having to search through depths to find a guy. So far, from what I've seen, Juan Broughton has looked pretty impressive. Huntley has looked... could turn it up, though, so... He'll have the rest of this drive to kind of impress me. So if he throws an interception, oh, jeez. We're looking at... Because Huntley's almost a guaranteed lock. You're gonna pre-exit and be smart about it. Okay. Can I... As you can see, everything has changed. What do we go through? Yeah, this is good. I was over here like, wait. Juan brought in at the 5. Sorry, Higby. Herbert, honestly, why not? Be at the 6. We'll rock this. I don't care. It's a preseason game. I am not stressing. What I am stressing is, alright, this is good. I'm going to be switching between quarterbacks throughout. Okay, well that's not who I wanted out there. I can tell because they're white. Let's see it though. You got one play. Oh my. Oh, there's an injury. You know what? His first play in there, he throws an absolute dot for a touchdown. Alright. We'll get you in there at the third quarter though, don't you worry, man. Huntley, unfortunately, your time is done. And by that, I don't mean like you're off the team or anything. I mean, you're done for the game. I gotta be fair to everyone else. You will get the start next week though, once again, as you probably will week 3 as well. So, yeah. Ooh, 4th and 24, yikes. Nice pass from Willis. Goes to number 17. Can we get a name? Deontay Wiggins? I already forgot to do his name. Oh well. Great catch there. We got a run play now. Going to be going to Herbert. Oh, I accidentally pressed circle. Whoops. Second and 2, going to number 25 now. I don't know who 25 is, but an electric run. That's Treston Ebner. Another run from Herbert, and Herbert's starting to 6 for 16, but his plays lately are looking pretty good. Obviously, we know who running back 1 is on the team. We're just kind of trying to find out who probably running backs 2 through 4 will be. I reckon we'll have 4 active and then 1 on the practice squad, as we went for a freaking go for it all play from Willis there. Don't know if I agree with the call. As Willis also is only going to get, assuming, you know, nothing bad from the Jets happens where they freaking turn it over in the play. We'll only get 1 drive, which sucks, but don't worry. You'll get your time. It might not be immediately, but at the same time, like, Tennessee went with a quarterback in the draft, and with how Huntley has played, your best chance to be a starter is going to be probably here in Chicago, where we don't really have a starting quarterback. You know, clear cut. I know I was hyping up Huntley a lot, but it just didn't work out. Or I shouldn't say that, it hasn't worked out yet. Through 1 preseason games, I wasn't impressed. This quarterback is tearing it up so far. His first incompletion was on the run, I believe cross body incomplete pass. That one there was a bad one. Third down for their quarterback. He has a lot of room and is going to try and scramble. It's going to get tackled. Why aren't we calling our timeout? I'm not able to call a timeout. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but this is going to be a 56-yarder for number 25, whoever their kicker is. The kick. It's going to be wide to the... Looks like their name was Harden. I thought it was good. So now 37 seconds left and 3 timeouts. Willis will get another chance. Rocking number 7 as well. We don't have anyone really impactful who wore number 7. Luckily. Great maneuverability, but wasn't enough. So just like Huntley, Willis is going to get 2 drives. For being fair. And in his drives, well, didn't do a whole lot. And just to pass some stats, Jack Fox. Punt in the night, or the 14, I was going to say 19. That's going to take us to the half. We lead 10-0. Don't know why. I accidentally skipped through all that. It's preseason though. So nothing happens during preseason. It shows the next gen stats. It doesn't show like the like the look around the league, where it shows the freaking the map of the US. Alright. Malcolm Haskins. We're gonna give Calvin Royals the 4th quarter. And yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Tyree Jackson, I think I will give Tyree Jackson probably a decent part, and I'll probably give him a quarter in week 2 and maybe even a half in week 3. Because week 2, I'm kind of like okay, I know who's going to be who. Or, I shouldn't say that. That's hopefully what's going to happen. So then week 3, we can really just focus on the backup roles. No offense to Tyree Jackson, but there's no way in hell you're getting the starting job at the 57 overall. That is an interception, and it is going to go all the way to the 33-yard line, 32, by number 26. Can we get a Ryan Neal, I believe. The guy we gave a 2-year, I believe 2-year, might have been a 1-year contract deal to be a backup safety, comes in absolutely huge. And we're going to just give it hand off. Something I'm noticing is Justice Hill is not getting in there. A nice pass. Nice little play to get even just a yard. Third and 9, this is huge. Okay. Maybe that first play was a fluke. Because that wasn't too impressive, that drive. Worst case scenario as well is I get draft reset. I really hope that doesn't happen. I just kind of remembered in the back of my mind that that's a possibility. But we should find out Monday. Or I might check on Sunday morning to see, if it has happened. What a freaking run after catch that was. That looked like from, that got like an additional 4.5 yards, I feel like, than what it probably would have. And that made it third and convertible, and well, they converted. We're doing a great job at stopping their run game at the moment. In fact, I think they're going to go back to it, and I think they're going to try and catch us off guard. Team, it's a run play. I was right, and, well, it did enough. It wasn't, clap all you want for a 2-yard game, but, like, that's 2 yards. Alright, there's a solid chance you don't make the roster. Jesus Christ, what is their running back room? They got Breeze Hall, Keen Wongwu. And they got all these other players, like Burrow or Bro, definitely not Burrow. Brow. Jay Henry. Brow's getting a lot of carries, that's why I'm bringing him up. And then there seems to be their power back guy. Third and 2, this is a huge play. And wide open is number 14. Technically you got to drive 2 drives. We're not gonna count that obviously for this guy. But it is Royal's turn. On the bright side, I'll be nice. You can hold the kicks. I want to see what Royals has. Kind of our final QB. Obviously, I want to see Kyrie Jackson. Dennis Keys, I'm kind of done with. Also, one more thing. Where's that receiver at? Is he just been super quiet? He's listed as the 4. So I might want to... I will. I'm going to take Agnew out of there. Who is the slot as well? Daquan Wiggins, Agnew, Agnew, it's gonna be Maven. I really want to see, Maven. 95 speed, 66 overall, not a horrible, Great defense. And they're going to go for it, though. Down 2 scores, 6:46 left to go. Doesn't shock me, but it kind of does since it's preseason. And that's going to be intercepted. Returned out at the 5. Monte Nicholson played amazing defense. Shocked he got the interception there. And now we're going to see Royals' first drive. And potentially only drive. And it might not even be that great since it might just be a lot of run plays. Due to being backed up at the 5-yard line because he chose to return it. Royals, his first pass is going to be complete to the 11. And now 3rd and 4, Royals again. Pressure, he just checks it down and dropped by, that's not Ebner, is it? I think it is. And, well, that was potentially his one and only drive of the game. Depends on if we get the ball back. And even then, we might just try and run the clock out. But they're going to get the ball in great field position at the 43. We're going to see number 10, who's having a solid game so far. I would definitely say this isn't anything to be ashamed of. Potentially trying to lead his team to a come-from-behind victory. Down 13 late in the game, over the cross body. He completes it to number 38. Melter currently 12-17. Does have 2 interceptions, but at the same time, our defense is very good. Keen Nwangwu gets 7, or not 7, gets 3, making it 2nd and 7. Under 4.5 left to go in the game now. Melter. There is a hold there. Not, I don't know who, but 42 on our team got held. Great defense there, by the way, by whoever that was. And now 3rd and 7 from the 24. Probably see it as a pass deflection. And the one guy I really like who might not make the roster, Victor Demikuje. I believe he's done his 3 years. I believe he's now either roster or bust. I don't think he can do practice squad anymore. So that's why I kind of want to see him. Plenty of time. He could scramble this, and he is. And he's going to go up to the 5-6 yard line. 3:40 left to go now. It's going to be a interesting jet sweep. It's going to go nowhere, yard maybe, and now 3rd and 1. Just over 3 minutes left to go now. And a quick pass is complete. He's going to be down at the 1 yard line. And under 2:40 left to go now. 1st and goal from the 1. A quick pass to the tight end. and it's complete for the touchdown, and they're going to bring it down to either 7 or 6, depending on the extra point. And the kick is good, and we have a 6-point game. Touchdown game. The Bears, obviously, they can, well, who knows? Who knows if they're going to be trying to, chew clock or be going, trying to see what they have with their players. Again, this is the preseason. Win-loss does not matter. And in my opinion, we've seen a lot out of these running backs already. We're going to go down to the 2-minute warning. So I don't know if we really need to see anymore. I really want to see what Royals has, but I guess, we're trying to stick to our run game, trying to bleed this clock out. Seems to me more like Denario Henson cares about winning than, seeing what his newly found players are. Royals going deep, and he might have just threw a beautiful ball to beat a dagger with a minute 50, one timeout. Jets still have a chance to win. It's very unlikely, so that's why I'm not really afraid. I love our running backs. They have played so well. They take their final timeout. They're not going to have a lot of time. The great tackle there is going to lose a yard, and now 3rd and 4. They should probably have around 30 seconds, I'd imagine, and that's it. Assuming, they get the ball back. And it's a run, and Herbert ends the game. And we're just going to take one kneel down to end it. And Royals, well, essentially delivered the dagger. And we're going to be exiting this game with a 13-7 win over the New Jersey Jets. This is something I need to actually take a look at quickly. Oh wait, I don't know what I'm saying actually. I can just go to the preseason to see the stats, never mind. But that's going to do it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. It's been just advanced week. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where we finish out the preseason. I don't know when. It'll be on Monday, however. So, whenever on Monday. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.